Hi everyone, I am Alchemistic. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to go over something very important in the manifestation community space. And that's, of course, what is blocking your SP manifestation? Why don't you have your SP yet? So I'm going to go over the top 10 reasons why. But before I get into that, if you are new to me, hi, I am Alchemistic. I post content on manifestation. And if you would like to work with me personally, links to my services is in the description. I also have a member side of my channel. If you would like to check that out, information for that will be down below as well. Also, I just posted not too long ago, I posted a brand new free self-concept guide. Self-concept is literally the basis of everything. It is manifestation itself. So that free guide is in the description as well. Take advantage while I still have it free. I'm not charging for it, so you can check that out as well. Now, I announced this over on my member side on a recent video, and I am announcing it here publicly as well, is until the end of August. So August 31st, I am running a special for my 14-day SP challenge. If you get the 14-day SP challenge, you will also get 2 weeks of texting and voice note support, 50% off. So how do you get that? Once you purchase the course, you will be sent an email with a discount code for you to get the 2-week service. So that way I am there to support you the entire time. Now, that code will no longer be valid after the 31st because I can only handle so many of you guys. But I will be there to support you all 14 days. The reason why I'm doing this is because recently I had a couple of clients that got the SP challenge and also got the 2 weeks of texting support. So I was like, you know what? We're just going to run a special with it. If this is something you guys want, you know what to do. Information is down below. So let's go ahead and get in today's video. So if you clicked on this video, you have probably been watching a lot of SP content trying to get your person back, your ex back. You're trying to bring in a crush. Maybe they don't even know who you are. It does not matter. A love interest. That's all the SPs are in this space. So that is what we're talking about today. And if you clicked on this video, more than likely you have been trying to get your SP for quite some time. So we are going to go into the 10 reasons why you don't have them yet. Reason number 1, and I have a video on this. If you want to check that out, maybe I'll link that below as well, but it's been some time since I did that video, is you're still calling this person SP. You're still calling them SP or you're calling them your ex. Someone that is in a relationship with someone is not calling their person SP. So think about it. If you are trying to manifest anyone else, any other person, let's say that you are trying to get back in contact with a friend that you haven't heard from in a long time. You don't know their socials. You don't know their phone number. You would not go to a coach or go in comments or anything like that saying, how do I manifest contact with SP? No, you would say, I want to get back in contact with a friend I haven't heard from in a long time. Let's say that you wanted to mend a relationship with a family member, right? Let's say your dad, for example. You would not say, I want to fix the relationship with SP or I want to get SP back. No, you would say, I want to fix the relationship with my dad. That is the huge difference. So instead of calling them SP, why not my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband, my wife, my fiance, my lover, my person even, or my partner? Think about it. That one simple switch can literally be everything. The best success story that I have that everybody talks about, where he completely flipped the relationship around with his boyfriend when he first came to me, because he did get personal coaching. When he first came to me, he said, I want to fix the relationship with my boyfriend. He did not say, I want to get my ex back. He did not say, I want to manifest SP. He literally said, I want to fix the relationship with my boyfriend. And I also have plenty of clients that come to me that are married that want to fix their marriages. So that's number one. Stop calling your person SP. Reason number two. You are doing way too many techniques. Maybe you're even technique hopping. You're doing techniques instead of being. You're doing all the affirmations. Maybe you're doing a 10K affirmation challenge. You're doing all the sat scenes. Maybe you're scripting nonstop about your person. Would you be doing that if you were already in the relationship of your dreams? The answer is no. Talk to any married person that you know that is married and happy. They've been married for a long time, and ask them if they do these things. They're going to look at you like you're crazy, right? Why, in only the manifestation space, do we think it's okay to do 10K affirmation challenges and to do all these sat scenes and all these things? Have you ever noticed that success stories every single time without fail said that a lot of times it's when they gave up that their person came back? It's when they dropped the techniques that their person came back. Why do you think that is? Because the technique doesn't manifest. You do. It's who you are being. It's your identity. It's who you say you are. And this is exactly why I said self-concept is the key. It's the absolute foundation to manifestation. And that's why I made my self-concept guide free. Because literally, you just need to be the identity, the self-concept that is already with them. That's it. No techniques, no scripting, no affirmation challenges, no letters under your pillow, no water methods where you talk to the water or put their name in water or whatever craziness is out there now. Stop doing it. Stop watching these coaches that push that stuff. Okay? So that's number two. And that leads into number three. You are binge watching way too much SP content. Be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with me. You need to be honest with yourself. How many hours per day are you spending watching SP content, SP success stories, SP this, SP that? How many hours are you reading on Reddit as well? Is that being? No, it's not. I have success stories about people that were obsessed with SP content. And here is what I have every single client that comes to me for SP. Every single one without fail, whether they are a monthly texting and voice note client, they are a call client, you're in my SP challenge, it does not matter. For a minimum of 7 days, I tell you to delete all of it. Delete all of it. Get rid of all SP related content. Get rid of all of the screenshots of evidence that you have on your person that you're going to bring up the past. Why? Get rid of it. Get rid of all that stuff and stop listening to, even if it's not like SP related, like the dating coaching advice, right? Where they say, oh, men aren't this, or you got to say this and then they'll be with you. And the toxic advice from men too, where they say, oh, you got to say this, bro. You got to say this and then she'll be begging for you. Don't listen to any of that stuff. Get rid of all of it. All dating advice, all SP content, techniques, all of it. Get rid of all of it. Unfollow, unsubscribe, even if that's me. Even if you've been watching my SP content, unfollow me right now. Unsubscribe. And I know you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I am insane. But the reason why I say this is because I know without a doubt, as soon as you flip the switch and get rid of all of that stuff and focus on you, everything shifts. And I know that you'll come back and tell me about it. Now, with that being said, on the obsessing, right, over the SP content, think about it. If you were in your end goal, your outcome, right, you were in the relationship of your dreams, would you be watching hours of SP content? Imagine if you're married, right, and your husband all of a sudden sees that you're following all these manifestation coaches. Your marriage is great, okay? Your marriage is amazing, but he's like, why are you watching this stuff? Imagine his thoughts on that. So, are you really in your end result? Are you really the identity that is already in your end result when you're watching hours of this content? So go unfollow, go unsubscribe, go take the videos off of your watch later list. Yeah, I know you did it. Go undo it. Okay? And then come back. So that leads into number 4. You are obsessing over them and not yourself. You know every single detail about their follower list on Instagram or their following list, to where if they unfollow or follow someone else, you know exactly who it is. You know every detail about every post they've ever made. You know the description, you know the pictures, you know the videos, you know everything. So if something goes missing, you're going to know. But when is the last time that you did something just for you? And if you can't answer that, that's a huge problem. Why aren't you obsessing over your own account? Why don't you know when someone has followed or unfollowed you? Why don't you know those things about you? Why are you obsessing with someone outside of you? Think about it. If you want this person to obsess with you, which, hey, to each their own, right? Most people just want to be chosen and prioritized. But let's say you want this person obsessed with you. They cannot obsess with you if you are not obsessing with yourself. So that leads into the next point, is if you want to be chosen and prioritized by this person, why are you not choosing and prioritizing yourself? Your entire outward reality is you pushed out. Everything is you pushed out. And I'm going to be doing a video on this. It's not just everyone, it's everything. So including me, I am just you pushed out, right? So this person cannot choose and prioritize you if you're not choosing and prioritizing yourself. Instead of looking up videos on SP content and obsessing over what he said or what she's doing or who she's with, why aren't you doing stuff for yourself? If you want to go to the gym and get a better body, why aren't you doing it? If you want to eat better, why aren't you doing it? If you have a hobby that you've been putting off, why aren't you doing it? If you have a business idea that you've been putting off, why aren't you doing it? Obsessing over this other person has put your life on hold. And don't tell me it hasn't. I've been there. My clients have been there, so you can't lie to me. So that's number 4. Stop obsessing with them and start obsessing with yourself. Number 5, you are trying to get them instead of being with them. And I know you're going to tell me, well, I'm not with them right now. So how does that look like? What would it look like? Go about your day as if you already have the relationship that you want. That is living in the end. If you're still chasing them, you have already decided, you have already selected, as I talk about with my stop, select, self, you have already selected the reality where you don't have them because you have to chase them. Nobody chases something that they already have. Take a pause and stop trying to get something. Just be. That's all you got to do. Number 6, you have made them God of your reality. If your entire mood and your entire day and how it goes depends on a morning text from them, congratulations. You just made yourself part of their fan club. Why have you not made them part of your fan club? You are the God of your reality. You are source. You are spirit. You are higher self. It does not matter what you call yourself. having a human experience. This person is you. So why would your entire mood and how your day goes depend on if they sent you a "good morning, beautiful" text? It shouldn't. They don't text you like, okay, next. I don't have time for that. I have a whole roster. I've got all these other people that are wanting my attention and my time. You see the key difference there? And put it back to you. When's the last time you told yourself good morning? When's the last time you looked at yourself in the mirror and said, "Oh, good morning, beautiful"? I do it every morning. Every freaking morning. Think I'm crazy. It's fine. That's how you put the attention back on you. And again, make everyone else part of your fan club. They're waiting on your text, not you waiting on theirs. That leads into number 7. You haven't decided yet. You haven't decided. You haven't selected. You keep telling me that you have. Okay. And one day you're their wife, and the next day you're crying because they blocked you. Pick a lane. You can't serve 2 masters. You can't be in 2 realities at the same time. So which one is it? Are you their wife or husband or whatever it is? Or are you blocked and are you crying because you're blocked? How would you even know that you're blocked? How would you know? Because you're obsessing if they're texting you or not. You're trying to text them. You're trying to call them. Why? They should be coming to you. So that's really it. You've got to decide. You've got to select. Select the reality and stay there by being the self that is experiencing it. That's it. Go watch my Stop Select Self framework if you're interested in that. Number 8. Most of you come to me with this. You are time checking. You're asking, why isn't it here yet? Why don't I have my SP? Why? Why aren't they here? Why aren't they texting me? I did 100,000 affirmations. Come on, guys. If you're even asking, why isn't it here yet? You've already answered the question because you still don't know that it's done. You still have not decided, have not selected that it is done. So you're asking, why isn't it here yet? Time does not exist, guys. There is no past. It's just perceived. There is no future. There is only the now. So how would you know that it hasn't happened yet? How would you know how long it's been? You wouldn't. Live in the now moment. That's truly the power of now, is realizing that everything is happening right this moment. The past, the future, all realities, all of your identities are happening now. And that leads into number 9. I almost did 8. Number 9. You're trying to change them instead of you. I've said this many times before. Your entire reality is a reflection of you. So when you're trying to make them conform, stop watching that content where it says, "Oh, he'll conform. You just need to do this." Don't listen to it. Okay? No one conforms. Okay? You select the reality that you're experiencing by being the self that is experiencing it. There is no conforming, because that indicates that something outside of you is changing. Nothing is changing. You change and shift. That is what happens. So right now, if you're waiting on them to conform or for them to change, you are essentially looking in the mirror. And I like using this example because I'm feminine and I wear makeup. You are looking in the mirror, wanting to put lipstick on your lips, and you're putting it on the mirror and you're wondering why the mirror is getting dirty. It's not going to be on you if you don't put it on you, right? So if you want them obsessed with you, obsess with yourself. If you want them to choose and prioritize you, choose and prioritize yourself. If you want them to do a certain gesture, like let's say buy you flowers, buy yourself flowers. I'm dead serious. Okay? Treat you how you want to be treated by them. You change yourself and the outward reality reflects. How do you change yourself? By changing your identity, by changing your self-concept, how you see yourself and how you see them in relation to yourself. That's what the universe is. It is all you. Stop yelling at the mirror, getting mad that the reflection is not changing without you yourself changing. Essentially, again, that's like yelling at the mirror that there's not a smile coming back at you because you're frowning and mad, but you yourself, you're not smiling. So you can't expect it to change. Number 10, this is the biggest one, and this is what I went into at the beginning of the 10 reasons. You're treating this like a job. You're spending hours and hours on this. You are doing so many affirmations, you're scripting, you're watching content, you're looking for the next best technique, you're doing all these things. You're treating it like a job. Love is not a job. You are not some intern at the love firm. That's not how this works. If it feels like work, it feels like a job, you feel like you have to do, you have to watch hours of these coaches and hours of content in order to get the thing, you're still not decided. You're still not being the person that has it. That's really it. Again, how many people in happy, healthy relationships, happy marriages, do you know that sits here and watches this stuff for hours? That has to really work on it for it to be good. It just is. And why? Because they are being the identity that is experiencing that. That's it, guys. That's literally it. Like I said, it all boils down to you have to be the version who already has it. You have to be the self-concept, the identity. That's it. If this resonated with you and if I called you out just a little bit, comment and let me know below. And if you would like to work with me personally, links to my services is in the description. And don't forget about the special that I have going on right now for the 14-day SP challenge. But it doesn't matter whether you buy services with me or not. I know just watching me, you're already going to experience shifts. And because I know that, it happens. And I want to hear about your wins. Like when you guys have wins, comment them. Whether you've purchased anything from me or not, I love to hear your success. Either comment below, send me an email. I love hearing about it. But that's it, guys. I know no matter who's watching my videos, day or night, you're about to have the best day or night of your life. And I already know that's the case for you. Take care.